My comic book slash manga hybrid Judgment Day does not hold any relation to Christian dogma in the slightest. The name Judgment Day itself comes from one of my favorite albums when I was growing up, Tical 2000, Judgment Day by MethodMan. And if you didn't already notice, I'm also a huge Wu-Tang fan. So that's where the name comes from. Now, how I came up with the name or why I chose that name is simple. While this book is young adult targeted, if you were born after the 2000s, you don't really know what it was like leading up into the 2000s. There was this whole Y2K bug and that the world was going to end. I'm assuming that's the reason why Method Man decided to name his album Judgment Day. Not only that, I'm assuming he thought it was over for the motherfucking rap game. However, at that time, I don't know, a little bit in the 2000s, I was writing a story and I was having a hard time doing it. And I heard this song called Judgment Day by Method Man. And I'm just listening and I'm like, this song sounds like a epic. This song sounds like a fight. This song sounds like a resolution to hell that is frozen over on the planet. I was like, I already got the character who can manipulate light. I already got a character who's so black he's powered by it. His melanin literally powers him. Why not put them in something like Judgment Day by Method Man? Now, if you listen to the song, it's super apocalyptic. And I think really what sold it to me was Method Man starts off one of his verses, as I walk in the shadow of death. That sounds like my character Abel. At the time, his name was Oblivion. But that sounds like my character Abel. I was like, oh. And he does this countdown in the song. And one is for the sun. Oh, that sounds like my boy Anarchius. Not only is he hella hip hop, he can manipulate light. At some point, he'll learn how to manipulate and make stars. Absorb light energy. I'm using it. I named my story Judgment Day. And it was all inspired by Method Man of the Wu-Tang Clan. The name, that is. It's so deeply ingrained in my book. The novel version of my book, the final in the trilogy, one of the last words from I'm not going to ruin it. If you want to read it, you can read it. Grim Reaper calling. This is your Judgment Day. Now, if you had the Method Man album, it starts with something like that. Not only that, in the song, he screams, Grim Reaper calling, Judgment Day.
Only one way, and that's my way. Grim Reaper calling, Judgment Day.
I was like, what? It would be dope as fuck if I had a character fighting against literal death or gods. I was like, yo, this is an epic. The song is an epic, so I want to write an epic. Judgment Day the novel was born, and now Judgment Day the comic / manga series is ready for your consumption. Ooh, look at that. That thing blinging. Blank.